And it's not just the kids and parents who are celebrating Halloween. Plenty of pet owners will be celebrating with their furry family members. And I sat down with Pam Weiss with the Nebraska Humane Society to talk about the biggest mistakes pet owners make on Halloween.
I think that a lot of times pet owners think, oh, my pet's gonna love this because it's such a fun holiday, and it's really scary for pets. If you see something that you don't recognize, like somebody in a big Frankenstein mask or somebody with flashing lights or something that you just don't understand, you're gonna understandably be a little bit more scared. So pets that haven't been dressed up or haven't seen their owners looking dressed up sometimes can be really frightened by all of the noises, the doorbell ringing, people dressed up. It can be super scary. So I think that's the number one mistake that people make.
And what about costumes? I mean, is there any guidelines as far as what you can and can't put on a pet? I've seen some really interesting costume choices.
Right, yeah. We all have, I think.
Yeah, right?
Sometimes you're wondering about that, like, what were they thinking there?
Yeah.
I think that what you want to do with pets is, first of all, make sure that your animal is comfortable dressing up. So if you've got a little teeny dog that you normally put dresses on, or the kids dress up, or that type of thing, absolutely, I think that you can then dress them up for Halloween. If not, you may want to try to get them used to getting dressed up. Maybe it's something that is more like a coat that they would normally wear anyway. But the first thing that you want to think about is that it fits appropriately, it doesn't impede their movement, it doesn't impede their sight. If you put a hat on him and he shakes it off and you put it on him again and he shakes it off, maybe leave it off.
Let him be.
Super cute, right?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be an uncomfortable time anyway, and a very scary time. And so then when you add, oh, and now we're going to wrap you up in something that you're not comfortable with, that can really create some issues for a pet. And then you may set them up for failure. You may set them up to be very scared, snappy, uncomfortable, and you don't want to do that at a time when it's supposed to be happy and joyful for you and your kids.
What about when you're having kids trick-or-treating and you're not sure if your dog is okay with costumes or kids or the doorbell going off? How do you know if they'll be okay, or if you should just keep them in the bedroom?
You know, that's a really good point and a very good question to ask, because a lot of dogs get excited by the doorbell, so they're going to want to jump on the kids, or they're going to want to see the kids. And then if the kids come and they're in scary outfits, well, then they may be scared. So rather than setting them up for failure, you may want to keep them in the room for the first couple dings of the doorbell and see if things work out okay. If they do, great. If not, then put him away, maybe in a back room where the doorbell isn't quite as loud. Give him something to do, like a frozen Kong or a puzzle toy or his favorite bone, something like that, so that he's in an area where he's enjoying himself, and just get him away from kind of the ruckus of the Halloween holiday. It's a great way to make sure that he's comfortable, that you don't have to constantly try to make sure he's not bolting out the door, and to make sure that he stays with you, because you're not going to want him running away and having to come reclaim him.
Here we go.
Another thing Weiss recommends is having your dog on a leash around the house in case they start to act up or try running out the door. Now, you can find more holiday safety information plus the latest trick-or-treat forecast on our website, 3newsnow.com.